Working to solve parking troubles in the nation's summer capital. Good evening. I'm Madeline Overturf.
And I'm Charlie Sakaitis. Welcome to our news at 6. We begin tonight with a plan to fix parking, but it's not very popular.
Yeah, new tonight. Imagine having to pay for parking into the fall. That's one idea proposed by engineering company the Rossi Group to city officials after a parking survey. One of the recommendations is to extend parking permit season from May 1st to October 31st. Live now in Rehoboth Beach is Coast TV News reporter Elisa Weber. Elisa, you spoke with people who say it could hurt business.
Maddie and Charlie, people say that people simply won't pay to park in October. Therefore, they could look to shop somewhere else. That's just one of the ideas up for debate here in Rehoboth Beach. Michael Schwartz manages a store on Rehoboth Avenue. Schwartz believes extending the parking permit season could hurt businesses that rely on people visiting Rehoboth in the early fall.
And I feel like once the core season's over and the temperatures start to lower and whatnot, people aren't going to want to pay to be down here. So it makes sense to have people pay in the summer. I just don't see why it would make sense to have people pay past the summer.
Parking in the nation's summer capital during the summer can almost seem impossible, which led the city to post a parking survey on the Reach Out Rehoboth page to get the public's input. The Rossi Group, who conducted the survey, came up with possible suggestions to help parking problems, one of those being extending the parking permit period. They say extending the season will help revenue and control crowds. The city says it would like to talk with other beach towns about extending the parking period in order to make sure all of the towns are on the same page.
To discuss it and decide as well with the other communities, because there's been some talk about trying to get them all to align, so it's a little bit easier for visitors that come in. But that'll all be part of the discussions that go on after we get the final report.
The city says the suggestion and others will not be decided on until the final report comes in this spring. The city says changing something like the parking permit period would not go into effect without holding a public hearing. In Rehoboth Beach, I'm Elisa Weber, Coast TV News.